All right, good afternoon, everyone. Let's go ahead and get started.
Good afternoon, Judge Williams. This is Chanel. Mr. Howard will log on.
I'm
He's got a
aware.
problem with his Wi-Fi.
He called me.
Okay, and Attorney McLean will be about 5 or 10 minutes late.
All righty. All right, good afternoon. We'll go ahead and start the recording. Oh, wait. Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. This is the State Expedited Accusations calendar in the State Court of Fulton County, Georgia. I am Judge Melanie Williams, and today is October the 3rd of 2025. At this calendar, we will address cases for those individuals who have been recently arrested, but the cases have already been formally accused and bound over to state court. All defendants, please pay close attention. You have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have the right to an attorney today. As you can see, I am not there in person with you. I am conducting this hearing by video. It's being recorded and broadcast as a live stream. When I asked if you understand your rights, referring to the manner in which I'm conducting the hearing and those rights that I just explained. Those who receive a signature bond will be reset for the notice. Those who receive a surety or a cash bond are going to our all-purpose calendar. Miss Young, what is my reset date?
Check with Miss. Hold on, I can tell you.
October the 16th,
Oh,
Judge.
Miss Grace, thank
Yes, it's
you.
Miss Grace. I'm
All
sorry.
right, so your reset date will be October the 16th, whereby aspects of the case, including bond or contact, may be revisited at that period. Have all defense attorneys had the opportunity to interview their clients?
Afternoon, Your Honor.
Good
There's
afternoon.
one client that I have not been able to interview, but I have interviewed everyone else.
Who have you not interviewed, Miss McLeod?
It's Mr. I'm sorry, let me just look at his name. Mr. Bella.
Is Mr. Bell at courtroom two?
No, Your Honor, you gotta get him. We don't have him.
Okay, when he's there, can he give Miss McLeod a call?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. This the gentleman from that refused to come on Wednesday because he wanted to wait for conflict. Is that Bell?
Yes, that's him. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So I already know the facts of that case. All right. Everyone else is spoken with. There's a private attorney. Can we take that case first? Is that possible?
I don't know who her client is.
Her client is, it says for Taja Davis or Diaz. I'm sorry. Attorney Mitchell, please. Is that your client, Taja Diaz?
Hi, yes, I am filling in for attorney Duvernay, and the client is Taja Diaz. Yes.
Is that part of your ACDC?
Yes, ma'am. We don't have a Diaz in courtroom too.
Okay, so we'll have to hold. I tried to take your case, Miss Mitchell. You'll have to hold for one moment. All right,
Okay.
who's at courtroom two now?
This is position number 2, Mr. Ben.
All right, Mr. Ben, good afternoon. Your case is 25 CR 006084H. You're charged with simple battery, family violence. You understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Thank you. All right, whose case is this for the state? Mr. Rose, we have to rely on you for the history temporarily while Mr. Howard is logging on. Can I have this defendant's history?
Yes, Your Honor. He has 14 arrests on his GCIC. His last criminal record was.
Oh wait, hold on, Mr. Rose. I'm sorry to cut you off.
I'm sorry.
This party is not represented by Mr. McLean, is he?
No, he's represented by Ms. Tucker.
Okay, Miss Tucker, are you Where's Miss Tucker? Miss Tucker, are you present?
She's
Go
logged on.
ahead, Your Honor. Let me see.
She's
Yeah.
logged on, but I'm saying I don't see her, so I want to make sure we don't go through this and then she's not here. Miss Tucker, are you present?
We can go to position number 29, Miss Scott.
Miss Tucker's here. She's here. We're ready.
Yes, ma'am. I was interviewing with ACDC at the
Oh,
moment.
so do you still need a moment? Okay, we can go to another position. We can go to another position. Wait a minute. If with Miss Tucker is you and Mr. McLean and who else?
It's just me and Mr. McLean today.
Okay, well, I think we're gonna be stuck for a moment. Go ahead and finish your interviews, Miss Tucker.
We can go to number 29, Miss Scott.
Thank you.
Is that Ms. McLeod's case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Rhodes. I just thought about it. We were gonna get started and then hit a wall.
No worries.
All right, Ms. Scott, your case is 25 CR 00611E. In this case, you're charged with making terroristic threats and acts with an offense date of October the 2nd. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Whose case is this for the state?
Sorry, this is Scott, correct?
Correct.
It's Miss, give me 1 second, Your Honor.
Okay. Is it Ms. McGill?
Need to-
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
We're off to a tough start.
Ms. McGill, you said you don't believe so?
Correct. Ms. Scott?
Yes.
Felicia Scott, position 29.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. That's my case. I'm the guilty party here now. As it relates to Delisha Scott, Your Honor, there wasn't much of a criminal history. I am recommending a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 2, and for her to have no further contact with her cross defendant in this case. The cross defendant who should also be on the calendar is Devontae Dowell, spelled Dowell. And so for her to have no alcohol, weapons, and drugs while out on bond, and if the court is inclined, give her a couple of anger awareness classes. They were both at the misdemeanor probation office on Mitchell Street, and they exchanged some words. And Miss Scott,
At the probation office.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Now I will say that I believe that it was for driving offenses, 12-month probation for driving offenses, or something of that nature. But
Okay.
based on the fact that nothing happened physically, they just made threats to one another. And I hope Ms. McLeod don't have a long, because I am recommending a signature bond through pretrial services level 2.
Okay.
I'm going to object to that. First of all, this is a situation where a young lady was just trying to defend herself, to protect herself. I have been in a similar situation. She does not know this person at all. This man was following her and she said, I'm going to shoot you, or something like that. That is the allegation, that she threatened to shoot him. She was just afraid of this person, so she was just trying to make him believe that maybe she had a gun or something. He was following her. 20 minutes after she left the place, this man was still following her. So she said, I'll shoot you. She didn't have a gun or anything. She was just trying to bluff to make him leave her alone. This is not someone she knows at all. So to charge her with terroristic threats, I've said to somebody, I'm going to stab you, because I was afraid of them. They were a stranger.
I don't know
And
if this
it
is good
was to
argument there,
defend
Ms. McLeod.
myself. The
Your Honor,
argument is,
she said it
Your
in front of
Honor,
she said it in
that
front of the police, and the police are the ones that charged her.
I
And she said
understand,
it
but
several times at the probation
Okay,
office.
let's not
I
belabor. I think I know what
understand.
happened. Okay. Go ahead
I'm
very
asking
quickly in
for a
closing.
signature bond through the jail, Your Honor, for my client. It just seems unfair because this woman tried to scare someone who's following her, that they charge her with terroristic threats.
Your bond.
Okay. Defendant's going to get a $3,000 SLB through pretrial at level 1. She is going to take 1 day anger awareness, have no alcohol, drugs, weapons, and of course, no contact with the cross defendant. Is there anything additional from state or defense?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Think further, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, Ms. Scott. That concludes your case for today.
Position number 21, Ms. Lockett, and she's Ms. McLeod, client.
$41.
21, Lockett.
Lockett. Oh, 21. Okay. I don't know why I
Felicity
heard 41.
Lockett, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. Ms. Lockett, your case is 25 CR 0061114A. You're charged with battery family violence in this case. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, I do.
All right. I have that this is first arrest. So whose case is this for the state?
Mine, Your Honor.
All right, please proceed, Ms. McGill.
Since this is her first arrest, Your Honor, we are asking for a $2,000 signature bond in this case.
Okay, and no further, no contact issues or
Um,
no victims to sound for?
there is a, Your Honor, if you could just give me one moment, I'm sorry.
Sure, go ahead.
Your Honor, Mr. Harris, who is the alleged victim, happens to be on the Zoom call, and
All
I
right,
have already
we'll hear
spoken
from
with him.
all right, we'll hear from him in a moment, but let's let Ms. McGill finish her recommendation.
Your Honor, we're going to recommend no further violent contact with the alleged victim in this case, and he's free to make a statement. He so chooses, Your Honor, if he wants something
Okay.
different.
And I'm sorry, his name is what, Harris? What's the first name?
Jashim, Your Honor.
Jasim Harris, Your
Okay,
Honor.
hold on. Okay. Ms. Harris, if you wish to make a brief statement, please come into view and raise your right hand.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
I
I
don't have.
can't. No, stop. Stop 1 second. Please come into view. We need to see you. All I can see is the top of your head. I need to give you some instructions first. Okay. I said come into view and raise your right hand. All right. All right. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
I do.
All right. You can put your hand down. What I'm most interested in is if you have any concerns for your safety and whether you wish to have contact with the defendant in this case. What would you like to tell me in light of those instructions?
No concerns for my safety, and I don't think it should be any communication issue as well. I think everything should be fine from here on, in my best belief.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to make the court aware of?
No, not at the moment.
All right. Ms. McLeod, do you object to the signature bond at level 1 through pretrial services and a no further violent contact?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right. Defendant is going to receive a $3,500 signature bond through pretrial services at level 1. She's to have no further violent contact with the alleged victim, last name Harris. I'm not going to impose a stay away at this time. She's to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons as a condition. Is there anything additional?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Lockett, best of luck to you. That concludes your case for today. Your case will be reset further notice because you got a signature bond through pretrial services.
Thank you. We're gonna
All
go
right.
to position 31 Stevenson. Your turn, Mom. Come on, Steve.
All right, Mr. Stevenson, good afternoon. Your case is 25 CR 006083G. You are charged with simple battery of family violence. You understand your rights? Is that a yes?
Yeah.
All right. Whose case is this for the state?
It's mine, Your Honor.
All right, and I have to rely on you again for the history, Ms. Evans Battle. If you'll please give that to us. Mr. Howard is not present.
Your Honor, I do not see any arrest history for this particular defendant. This incident occurred September the 30th at 3018 Middleton Road Northwest in Atlanta. It appeared the victim is Mr. Stevenson Sr., and that the defendant became upset and started throwing what he determined was a tantrum in the home. And so based on the account of how the incident occurred, the victim is also, I'm not sure if he's on the line, but they've indicated that they were only seeking no further violent contact. Our recommendation is for a signature bond, a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services, no further violent contact. The party and victim is asking that his medication treatment plan that he is currently under, that he remain in compliance with that medication, and no drugs, weapons, and alcohol while on supervision.
Okay. Is Mr. Stevenson Senior present and wishes to make a statement? I don't see anyone with that name. Mr. McLean, is this your client?
It is, Your Honor. Thank you. No objection.
All right, defendant will receive the $3,000 SOB through pretrial services at level 1. He's going to take a 1-day anger awareness course. He's to have no further violent contact with the alleged victim, last name Stevenson. He's to comply with all recommended all recommended treatment. He's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. And his case will also be reset for the notice in light of the signature bond. Is there anything additional?
Your Honor, it is a W. Stevenson on. I'm not for sure if that's his father. He just don't know how to come off the Zoom.
We sounded it. We need to move.
Okay. And what was the contact, Your Honor?
And no further violence. We'll do it again, Mr. Stevenson, if you want to say something very quickly.
I see
Okay.
he's on mic, but he's not on camera.
I can't get him to
Yikes, we have a lot of people today. We need to figure this out quickly if we're going to do this. Okay. If he figures it out at some point, we'll hear that statement. Otherwise, we're going to allow this defendant to sign their own bond. All right. Best of luck to all parties concerned. Mr. Stevenson, if you figure out how you have to appear by video and sound in order to make a statement. So we'll have to keep moving. All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Stevens. That concludes your case for today. Who do we have next?
We can go to number 7, Ms. Carter.
And I had to ask at courtroom to the gentleman who continues to get reset for behavior. Have we figured out a way to address that today?
Your Honor, I interviewed him. It went fine. He's a waiver of presence.
Okay, that works out. Thank you, Mr. McLean. I appreciate that effort.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Carter, your case is 25 CR 006106Y. You are charged with criminal trespass and obstruction. Do you have your understanding rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. I am gonna have to rely on you, Mr. Rhodes, for the history if this is your case. If you're speaking, you're muted, Mr. Rhodes.
Thank you, Judge. As it relates to the criminal history in this, there are a total of 4 cycles. One being cycle 3 being a failure to appear, and that was actually just charged October 2nd, 2025. So it may not have been adjudicated yet. And then, of course, this is cycle 4, which is the criminal trespass. In this case, Your Honor, we are recommending, again, should be fairly simple. This is a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 1. It can be UJR through the jail. We're just asking that she stay away from MARTA for 60 days, no alcohol, drugs, and weapons while on bond. It just stems from an incident at MARTA where she was in the bus area where the buses actually pull up. They had told her a couple of times, you can't be in this area, you may get hit by the bus. She kept going to the area, and then when they tried to detain her, she ran away. When she ran away, they found marijuana and a handgun. And when they ran the serial, a 9mm Glock Model 43 handgun, and when they ran the serial number, it was in fact stolen. However, they did not ask any questions to ascertain whether it was new or should have known. So she is charged with she's charged with criminal trespass, and she's also charged with obstruction of law enforcement officers. We did NOD the theft by receiving stolen handgun, as well as the other charge, Your Honor. So we're asking for 1,000 apiece, 2,000, and it could be through either pretrial, UJR, but we're asking that she stay away for 60 days.
Okay. Ms. Tucker, what I'm inclined to do is do a very low cash bond in light of the nature of the charge. Do you object? But I'm most concerned about does she have a MARTA suspension, or is it just the
She
state's
doesn't.
request?
She
Okay.
doesn't. It's the state's request based on the fact that they kept giving her orders.
And I did speak with her. She has no objections to staying away from the MARTA. In Your Honor, I do not have any objections to the state's recommendation for a UJR through the jail, if possible.
We can't do that because of the instruction. So what's going to happen is defendant's going to receive a $2 cash bond, $1 on a criminal trespass, $1 on the obstruction. She's to stay away from MARTA for 60 days, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Because it is a cash bond, even though it's low, she'll be on our SAP calendar on October the 16th. Is there anything additional?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. That concludes your case for today.
Next is number 34, Thomas.
What was the first name?
Kirk Thomas, 34.
Kirk. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Thomas, your case is 25 CR 006097E. You're charged with criminal trespass and fair evasion. Do you understand your rights today?
No.
All right, thank you. Mr. Rhodes, is this yours or is this?
This one is not mine.
This one is mine.
All right, thank you. And Ms. McGill, if you would give us a history, please.
For Mr. Thomas, he has 2 cycles in Georgia. I didn't, including this one. I think the prior one was maybe a possession charge. I don't think it was a conviction. It wasn't relevant that I noted. A brief factual basis is that law enforcement. I'm sorry. Did you say that's is this Simeon Thomas?
Thomas, Kirk Thomas.
He's position 34.
Kirk Thomas.
K Thomas.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There are 2 Thomases. One is 34 and one is 35.
Okay.
So the history for I can give you a brief factual basis while I'm looking at the history.
That's fine.
It's alleged that on October 1st, 2025, law enforcement was patrolling the 5 Points MARTA station and witnessed the defendant push through the fare gates without paying, and then discovered that the defendant had a permanent ban.
What I'm most concerned with, if you're just briefly looking at the history, Ms. McGill, is whether there are criminal trespasses in the prior history that affects our bail restrictions. Let me see if I can look mine.
There are 16 cycles. Many probation violations. And I, as of right now, don't see any criminal trespass, but I do see many probation violations.
Any open cases? Open cases in FTA?
Not that I see, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and your recommendation?
Yes, Your Honor. Given the number of cycles, and that he did have a permanent ban, Martyr had a permanent ban against him, we are asking for a no further contact with the MARTA 5 Points MARTA station and a complete stay away from all MARTAs. We're asking for a $1,000 secured bond.
Okay. All right, thank you, Mr. McLean.
Your Honor, he is 45. He does have a Byron Drive address in the 303, it's either 31 or 11 area code, zip code. So he's local, got community contacts. He tells me he's been associated with PAD and wants me to get hold of this PAD person. This did happen at 30 Alabama. He's a high school graduate, does construction work mostly, both indoor and outdoor. So the finishing type construction and the basic building construction as well. We would ask the court to consider a signature bond or the equivalent of it in the way of a micro cash bond, but a signature bond would be best. It appears that he would get a good mail service at the Byron Drive address.
Okay, defendant's going to receive a $10 cash bond, $5 on each count. He's to comply with any MARTA bans and stay away from that 5 Points location. He's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. And he is also reset to our all-purpose calendar on October the 16th. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Thomas. That concludes your case for today.
ACDC, go ahead.
Has ACDC heard their rights?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. No.
Okay.
Give me one. Let me get all the ladies in. It is so trying to keep everybody warm. Ladies! Ready. Thank you for your patience.
And I'm sorry, who is this young lady?
This is Miss Diaz. Her attorney is on
Yes.
the Zoom.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Give me one moment. All right, Miss Diaz, good afternoon. Your case, oh, nope, that's not it. Your case number is 25 CR 006069A. In this case, you are charged with battery, family violence, and cruelty to children in the third. Do you understand your rights today? Oh, we haven't explained your rights to you. My apologies. You have an absolute right to remain silent. Anything you say regarding the facts of your case can and will be used against you. You also have the right to an attorney, and your attorney is present on the Zoom conference to assist you with this hearing today. As you can see, I am not there in person with you. I'm conducting this hearing by video. Do you understand your rights and how I'm conducting the hearing? All right, and I will need you to speak as loud as possible. I'm going to assume that is a yes. Miss McGill, can I have her history, please? I have that this is first arrest. Can you confirm that?
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at that. It is, in fact, the first arrest. on October 1st, 2025, just one cycle on the GCIC.
Thank you. All right, and whose case is it? Is it still yours, Ms. McGill, or is it yours, Mr. Rhodes?
This is my case, Judge. This is Taja Edwards Diaz. And as it relates to this particular, no, I'm sorry, mate. Is it? Let me just see here.
Yes, that's correct.
All right, let me make sure that it is, in fact. Give me 1 second, Judge, but there, I did look up the criminal history. That is it. As it relates to Ms. Diaz, yes, Your Honor, we are recommending a signature bond through pretrial services level 1. We're asking that she has no further violent contact with one moment, Your Honor.
Take your time.
No further violent contact with Jessica Diaz, and that that's it. Just no further violent contact with Jessica Diaz. And it looks like Ms. Diaz is on the line, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. And there's no request for the anger awareness.
I was going to request that, Judge. I would ask for at least a minimum of 1 or 2 anger awareness courses.
Okay, I read this warrant, so I think I know what happened. Ms. Diaz, do you have a shirt? We need you to put on a shirt, and then I'll allow you to speak. Go put on a shirt, okay? Very quickly, because I would like to hear from you.
Your Honor, Mr. Howard has signed on.
Thank you, Ms. Diaz. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today will be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given to us under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, please proceed. What would you like to tell me today? What I'm most concerned with is whether you wish to have contact with the defendant and if you have any concerns for your safety. What would you like to tell me?
Given that there will be a reset period, I would like the no contact for 2 weeks, where we can revisit no violent contact in about 2 weeks to let the dust.
It doesn't quite work like that. So, but I guess we need to ask more questions. Do you have concerns for your safety, or what is the basis for what you're saying today?
I do have concerns about anger and hostility.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to make me aware of? It's okay if you don't. I just wanted to make sure. All right. Thank you, Ms. Diaz. I appreciate you coming to court and making that statement today. Ms. Mitchell, please proceed.
Hi, Your
And
Honor.
good afternoon. Please enter your appearance as well, and then give me your recommendation.
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Attorney Tasha Mitchell. I am standing in for Attorney Duvernay on Ms. Diaz's case. As the state has previously stated, my client does not have any prior criminal record. She is an outstanding member of citizen of the community. She is a basketball coach at a high school, a private high school here in the community. And this incident stems from an isolated event where the defendant, my client, and the other Ms. Diaz are uncoupling, and unfortunately they are experiencing some difficulties with the complexities of navigating co-parenting, but we are respectfully asking the court to grant her an unsecured judicial release based on this being an isolated incident and there not being any prior or future things happening from this.
All right. Do they currently reside together? I guess I'm trying to figure out the stay away portions.
I believe they do, Your Honor, and the address is on Oakland Avenue. However, in the warrant, there is no number to the Oakland Avenue. So
My client does not reside there anymore. They are in the process of uncoupling.
okay.
And so this incident occurred during them dropping off the child for co-parenting.
Okay.
I would ask Ms. Diaz, Your Honor, for the number on that address for the stay away.
Ms. Diaz, you're shaking your head no. Very quickly, what would you like to tell us? And can you give us, please, the number for the address?
Yes, ma'am. So right now we're coming to a close on our divorce. We're not there yet, but we're coming up on 120. My address is 240 Grant Street Southeast in Grant Park, which is 30312. And the incident was around a window of pickup time.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Ms. Diaz and Ms. Mitchell, I have noted your concerns about this. This did happen relatively recently. So for now, all right, let's go through the whole thing. Defendant is going to receive a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services at level 1. She's to have no contact with Ms. Diaz for now. That can be amended, but I am going to go ahead and put in the no contact order. They can coordinate with a third party to coordinate transfer of any items and of the children or anything else that they may need to discuss. Of course, will be required to communicate with each other, for the purposes of their divorce. But for now, they're not to have any direct contact. Hearing that Miss Diaz, defendant, does not stay at the location, I am gonna order the stay away. Other than let's be sure she does not stay there. Is that correct? She does not live there.
No,
Okay, so she needs to stay away from that location, have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons. Is there anything additional, Mr. Rhodes or Miss Mitchell?
No, nothing further from the state.
Anything, Miss
no,
Mitchell?
no, Your Honor, nothing further.
All right, so because she's receiving a signature bond, her case will be reset for the notice. Best of luck to all parties concerned. This matter is concluded for today.
Okay, thank you.
And take care, Miss Mitchell. Have a wonderful afternoon.
You too.
Position number 35, Thomas.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Thomas. Your case is 25 CR 0061178H. You're charged with simple battery family violence in this case. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am, Young.
All right, thank you. Mr. Howard, can we please have the history?
Second. 08, possession of marijuana, dismissed.
All right, thank you. Ms. McGill?
Yes, Your Honor, a little bit about the facts. The law enforcement officer was called out to 135 Apache Street Southwest in reference to a domestic dispute that occurred October 1st. He made contact with the defendant's wife, who stated that the defendant approached her to discuss divorce papers, and they began to argue back and forth. She walked away to the restroom, and the defendant followed her behind her, opened the restroom door quickly, and quickly approached her, grabbed her by her hair, pushed her into a protruding corner of the wall. And while he was still holding onto her hair, the defendant slammed her onto the ground and placed his hands around her neck and began to choke her. He let go and she immediately called 911. We did try to transfer this up to Superior Court as a felony, given the allegations of choking. He does have a limited history, but with the allegations of choking, we are going to ask for a $1,000 security bond to have no further contact with Michelle Thomas, and a complete stay away from 135 Apache Street Southwest, and a one-day anger awareness course.
Okay, is Michelle Thomas present and wishes to make a brief statement?
Yes, I'm present.
All right, we need you to turn your camera on and raise your right hand. All right, do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given under the penalty of perjury?
Yes.
All right, what would you like to tell me? Again, I'm most concerned with any concerns you have for your safety and whether you wish to have contact with the defendant.
No, I don't wish to have contact with the defendant.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to make me aware of?
No.
All right. I appreciate you coming to court and making that statement, all right? Mr. McLean?
45 years old, Your Honor, high school education. He does contracting work, but mostly now is doing what is commonly referred to as house flipping, property investments. We would ask the court, in light of the minimal history, to consider a signature bond if that's possible.
All right, defendant's gonna receive $1,000 surety bond. He's to have no contact with Miss Thomas and stay away from that address on Apache Street. Should he need to return there, he can return one time with a member of law enforcement to get any items. He's to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons, and he is going to state all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense?
Nothing.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case for today.
Next is position 11, Ms. Dixon.
Good afternoon, Ms. Dixon. Your case is 25 CR 006093A. You are charged with simple battery family violence. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Howard.
24. On probation for terrorist threats. It's 25 CR 0039138. 2025, a couple of probations. 2024, trespass conviction. 23, failure to appear. 21, simple battery DV conviction. You want more?
That's good.
All right.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rose. And if you're speaking, you're muted.
Yes, Your Honor, as it relates to this particular case, it stems from a September 30th, 2025 event where police responded to 751 North Central Avenue in Hapeville, Georgia. The victim, Ms. Shedrick Battle, indicated that he was physically assaulted by the defendant. He claimed that he left home to do laundry, and when the defendant approached his vehicle and accused him of cheating, the defendant then threw a can of beer at him and began scratching and pushing him. Police observed his face to be red in color. Your Honor, as it relates to this particular bond recommendation based on the 24 cycles of arrest, we are asking for a surety bond in the amount of $2,000 and that she has no further contact with Shedrick Battle and no drugs, alcohol, or weapons while on bond.
Okay. Is Mr. Battle present and wishes to make a statement? All right, Ms. McLeod.
Yes, Your Honor. I would ask the court to give my client a low cash bond if possible, because she really doesn't, she's not in a position to post bond, and she doesn't have anyone to post a surety to post a bond for her, Your Honor. $2,000 is a lot. Of course, I'm not going to ask a signature bond because I understand that she is not qualified for that based on the history, Your Honor. But maybe if the court would consider, say, a $50 cash bond or something like that.
All right. Defendant will receive a $50 cash bond. She is to have no contact with Mr. Battle. Stay away. Oh, there was no stay away requested by the state. Do they still live together allegedly?
They do not live together, Your Honor, and my client is quite okay with a stay away and with no further contact. She's okay with that.
All right. She's to have no contact,
That
stay
is
away,
correct, Your Honor.
and she's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. She is going to state all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. Who do we have next?
Number two. Judge, number two. We are not.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Are we doing a stay away or not because they didn't request one? You requested it.
We don't have to put that
Yes.
in there. I mean, we can put it. Okay, go ahead and put it in.
I was
751.
going to say it didn't happen. It happened in public, Your Honor. This
Yeah,
is a
I think
laundromat.
that's a gas station, but go ahead. 751 North Central in Hapeville. All right, who do we have next?
Number two, Ben Howard Ben.
Uh-oh. Okay, Mr. Ben, your case is 25 CR 006084H. You're charged with simple battery family violence. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Howard.
15. Last was 08, giving false name.
Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Rose.
Yes, Your Honor, as it relates to this particular case, that we're going to ask for a surety bond in the amount of $2,000, and for there to be no further contact with Karma Hill, and to stay away from 5401 Old National Highway. This was a domestic dispute where officers met with Karma Hill, and she stated that she was involved in a verbal altercation with her stepfather over a lighter. During the altercation, the defendant placed his hands around her neck and pushed her to the ground. The victim's mother was present and confirmed the allegations, and the defendant was not on the scene when the police arrived. So as such, we are asking for a surety bond, Your Honor.
Okay. Is Ms. Hill present and wishes to make a statement? Okay, Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Ben is a 63-year-old Atlanta native. He's currently retired from construction work due to some ongoing disabilities. The incident location is his residence that he's maintained for 14 years. His stepdaughter, Karma, Miss Hill, is not a resident at this location. She had only been with them um, after her release from the hospital very recently. So we would object to a stay away from this location. We have no objection to no contact. We will be asking for a signature bond in this matter, given his last arrest was over 17 years ago. Of course, he has no recent failure to appears because he had no cases, and he was approved for pretrial release level 2.
All right, defendant.
I'm here.
Okay, you need to turn the camera on. We sounded for you. Come on now. Turn on your camera, raise your right hand if you wish to say something. You're not required to, but if you wish to, we need you to move expeditiously.
If you're there,
Are you going to make a statement, Ms. Hill? Would you like to make a statement?
I don't know where she went, but
I'm trying to see how do I turn the camera on. These keep on saying it's done speaking. I don't.
I prompted the judge to turn it on.
Your Honor, I don't see the person who unmuted. What's the name?
It's Kiana Ben. She's present. She's unmuted, but we have to have that camera on, and I need you to do it quickly.
I'm trying to find her so I can send her what's her name?
Miss Grace says she sent her one.
Because I don't see her.
Ma'am, please say something again so that the litigation managers can find you.
I'm here.
All right, we need you to turn your camera on. I know you're saying you're having some difficulties, but without it, we cannot hear from. All right, there you are. Please raise your right hand.
Can you see me?
We can see you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given to us under the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very briefly, what would you like to tell me?
I'm speaking in regards of him. We actually stay with my mother, and I stay there with her. I no longer stay. I'm sorry, I left the apartment.
Okay, so you're saying you do not remain, you don't live at that address?
No, the 5401 Old National Highway. So I did leave. So we did get into an altercation, but the situation it's done.
All right. I appreciate you coming to court and making that statement, giving us some clarity, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything additional from the state or from the defense?
No.
Nothing additional, Your Honor.
All right, defendant's going to receive a $2,500 signature bond at level 2 through pretrial services. He is going to take the one-day anchor awareness course and have no contact with Ms. Hill at this juncture. I'm not going to require the stay away because of the information provided today. He will be reset for the notice in light of the signature bond through pretrial services. Is there anything additional from the state or the defense?
No, Your
Nothing
Honor.
to be on it.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case for today and to all parties concerned.
Next, we have position 6, Ms. Carson.
Ms. Carson, good afternoon. Your case is 25 CR 006087J. In this case, you're charged with battery, family violence. You understand your rights? Is that a yes?
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Carson. I appreciate you speaking loudly. All right.
Second arrest, 03, false report of a crime conviction. That's it.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Rhodes. If you're speaking, you're muted.
All right. As it relates to this case, Your Honor, we are going to ask for a $2,000 sign-on bond through pretrial services level 1. No further violent contact with David Carson, and no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while on bond. And that's the state's recommendation.
All right. Is Mr. Carson present? Wishes to make a statement?
Your Honor, this was a dual arrest.
Oh, it was. Okay. Oh, I'm assuming that's D. Carson. All right.
Carson was dismissed today.
Oh, NOD.
Yeah, that was NOD today.
Okay. Thank you. Let me look at one thing in the warrant first.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I did not hear.
I'm reading something. Give me one moment, Ms. McLeod. Okay, I've reviewed the warrant myself. Ms. McLeod, do you object to a signature bond at level 1 through pretrial services and no further violent contact
I
with
do
the
not object, Your Honor, but I would also like to note that my client denies that she's ever been arrested. She actually works in a sensitive job, which requires that she has a clean record. And she absolutely denies that that arrest that was mentioned, something for giving a false report, that is her. I just want to put that on the record.
All right, thank you. Defendant is going to receive a $2,500 signature bond through pretrial services at level 1. She's to have no further violent contact with Mr. David Carson. She's to have no alcohol, no drugs, weapons, and she will be reset further notice in light of the signature bond at level 1 through pretrial services. Is there anything additional?
Nothing
Your
further,
Honor.
Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. That concludes your case for today.
Position number 4,
All right. Is this Nathan Burks?
yes,
ma'am.
All right, Mr. Burks, your case is 25 CR 006102B. In this case, you're charged with criminal trespass. Do you understand your rights today? Is that a yes? Speak as loudly as possible.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Mr. Howard?
You got to open case out of the cab, violation of family violence order. You got to open theft by taking, open shoplifting from the city, trespass from Clayton County. He was just arrested last week. Somehow he got pretrial, I'm not sure how. Loitering, prowling, trespass. It's 25 CR 005988G. He got an FTA from this year, trespass conviction as well. Failure to appear from last year, 3 trespass convictions from last year.
I think that's good. Thank you, Mr.
So this,
Howard.
I don't know how much the pretrial bond is, but it's surrendered.
It's surrendered. Okay, thank you. Mr. Rhodes?
Yes, Your Honor. This is another MARTA case. He has a permanent ban from MARTA. Keeps going back to MARTA. This one was the Hamilton E. Holmes station. I'm just going to ask for a $100 cash bond and a social work visit, and asking that he stay away from MARTA. Unfortunately, he does have a life ban.
Okay. Ms. Tucker, does he have a stable address?
No, Your Honor, he wasn't able to provide me with the address. He is currently experiencing homelessness. and he wasn't able to provide me with a mailing address as well.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like me to know about your client, Ms. Tucker?
That he is an Atlanta native, so he does reside in the area. He is not currently employed, so he wouldn't be able to make a high bond on this matter. So we would request the lowest bond that the court will allow.
All right, defendant's gonna receive a $20 cash bond. I am gonna ask for a social worker to come and visit with the defendant. He's to comply with the active MARTA life ban, and he's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. He will be reset to all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional?
No, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Burks, and hopefully some social worker will come and speak with you soon. All right, who do we have next?
Position 14, Mrs. Palmer.
Okay, let's see. I'm sorry. Ms. Farmer, your case is 25 CR 006094C. In this case, you're charged with battery, family violence, and cruelty to children in the third. Do you understand your rights today? Is that a yes?
I'm charged with what?
Do you understand your rights today, as I explained previously?
Yes.
All right, thank you, Mr. Howard.
Fifth arrest, 2022 suspended license no low, and the 2018 failure to appear.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rose.
Yes, Your Honor, as it relates to Ms. Farmer, this incident is stemmed from October 1st, 2025. Officers were dispatched to 43 Woodward Avenue to a dispute call. The defendant indicated that she came home from a trip and got into an altercation with her partner. The children got involved in the argument. Her daughter, Zante Ponder, was asked to leave and she refused, and a fight ensued. Police did review a video recording of the incident. In the video, the defendant is seen backing the victim into a corner and began punching her several times. The defendant's son is also seen in the video trying to stop his mother from beating his sister while saying, "I'm not going to allow you to keep beating on my sister." Your Honor, I'm showing the same thing as it relates to the 5 arrests and the FTA in 2018 and the theft by conversion in 2018. We are asking for a $1,000 good bond in light of her history and the allegations, and that she has no further violent contact with Zante Ponder, and that's spelled Zontee, Ponder, or no further violent contact with Karaji, spelled Karadgii, Farmer. We ask that she undergoes, she begin classes in the with anger awareness, Your Honor, at least 2 sessions in anger awareness. And that's all, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, is Zante Ponder present and wishes to make a statement? Is I'm sorry, I'm saying it wrong, Karandi Farmer present and wishes to make a statement?
I think that's Karaji.
Karashi, my apologies. All right, hearing none, Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Shauna. Miss Farmer is 39 years of age. She's lived in the Atlanta area since 2017. She's currently enrolled in school for medical assistance, and she does currently work 2 full-time positions, one at Amazon and one at CoWorks. She's the caretaker for her 4 children as well as her 2 grandchildren full-time. And due to her having limited cycles, no recent failure to appearance, I'm requesting a signature bond on her behalf.
All right, defendant's going to receive a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services at level 1. It's going to be broken down as follows: 1,000 on the cruelty, 2,000 on the battery, family violence. She is going to take a 2-day anger awareness course, and she's to have no further violent contact with the alleged victims in this case. Is there anything additional?
Nothing for the state, Your Honor.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Farmer, best of luck to you. That concludes your case for today. Who do we have next?
Position 5, Mr. Byrd.
Has Ms. McLeod, no, I'm sorry, that's not the case. My apologies. Mr. Byrd, good afternoon. Your case is 25 CR 006086H. In this case, you are charged with battery family violence. You understand your rights? All right, I'm assuming that's a yes, Mr. Howard.
13. Last arrest was September 9th. Disorderly conduct and intimidating law enforcement. He's out on pretrial for battery, simple battery, cruelty to children. 25 CR 001-258H, and that's surrendered to. That's all.
All right, thank you. Mr. Rhodes.
Yes, Your Honor. In light of the criminal history, I am asking for a $5,000 cash bond. I do believe that the victim in the case that was just mentioned to Your Honor is the same victim in this particular case. So is that he has no further contact with Erica Doggett, Daugett, and that he stay away from 4640 Ravenwood Loop in Union City, Georgia, 30291. We ask that he begin FFIP classes and no drugs, weapons, or alcohol while on bond. In this particular case, at the address that I mentioned, the 4640 Ravenwood Loop, police met with Erica Doggett, and she stated that her husband had been arguing since the previous evening. She attempted to call 911. He then physically attacked her by kicking her in her face. Officers did observe on the left side of her face visible injury, and he reeked of alcohol as well. So we're also asking if Your Honor is inclined to do alcohol drug evaluation and treatment. That's the state's recommendation. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Is Ms. Doggett present and wishes to make a statement? All right, hearing none. Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Byrd is 46 years of age. He's lived in the Atlanta area since 2006. He's currently employed at Nippon Express as a forklift operator. He's been employed there since 2012. Excuse me. He does care for his 3 minor children and a grandchild that he is one of the primary caretakers for.
One more. All right, small emergency. My apologies, Ms. Tucker. Please continue.
Yes, so we would like to request a signature bond on his behalf. He works in the community. He's very adamant about maintaining his employment, so that he can maintain health care for his children. So he would need to bond out as soon as possible. So we are requesting the lowest bond that the court will set and a signature bond if appropriate. I was also attempting to confirm, because when I spoke to Mr. Byrd earlier, he indicated that the previous case did not involve the same victim. So I'm actually pulling up that information as well so that that can be taken into consideration by the court.
Let me look.
I'm looking at the warrant from that. It was February 24th of 2025. It was also simple battery family violence. The victim was in fact Erica Doggett. spelled Daugett. On that date, I don't know why they charged it as simple battery, but the officer also observed injury. However, it was charged as simple battery, family violence. That is still an open case, and we will likely file a motion to revoke bond based on the bond order in that case.
Was there no contact in that bond order, or was it no further violent contact?
Let me confirm that, Your Honor.
Trying to look myself. And please be advised, I think there's a fire drill in my building. If I'm forced to leave, I will continue this in the parking lot.
Get out of there, Judge.
It's no real fire. I just asked if it was a real fire. There's no real fire, so we can continue.
Your Honor, as it relates to the order for release which was on March 11th, 2025, no further violent contact with Erica
Okay.
Doggett or their child, Anaya Doggett. So based on this incident, we do believe he's in violation of that bond.
All right. Defendant is going to receive a $5,000 surety bond. I'm not going to go for the cash. However, he is not eligible for a signature bond at this juncture. He's to have no contact with Ms. Doggett at this time and stay away from that location. He can return one time with a member of law enforcement to get any items. He is to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons, and he is going to our state all purpose on the 16th because he is receiving a surety bond. Is there anything additional from state or defense?
Nothing.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Byrd, best of luck to you. That concludes your case for today.
Next, we have position 25, Ms. Myers.
All right, good afternoon, Ms. Myers. Your case is 25 CR 006081G. I'm not sure what's happening here. Apologies. In this case, you're charged with cruelty to animals, 3 counts. Do you understand your rights today?
You understand?
Did you hear your rights? You have a right to remain silent. You have a right to an attorney, and I'm conducting this hearing by video. Do you understand all of that? All right, I'm assuming that's a yes, Mr. Howard.
Second. 2010 simple battery dismissed. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, on October the 1st of 2025, officers went to 1270 Harris Commons Place in Roswell due to a report from a neighbor that a dog had been left in the vehicle since about 4:30 that afternoon, and that call came in at approximately 7:50 p.m. The officers went to the home. The dog was still in the vehicle and was panting. Miss Myers came and retrieved the dog once the officers arrived there. They also noticed that another dog was in the home that appeared to be in distress as well. There was someone that was called out to check the animals on site. They also had some concerns for Miss Myers herself in that she didn't know that may not have known that she had left the dog in there. She couldn't remember. And so they thereafter they were able to decide that they wanted to look into the home. And once they looked into the home, they felt as if the dogs would not be safe based on how the house was as well. There was broken glass. There wasn't any water. So they removed the dogs at that particular time. Because she doesn't have a record, we are asking for $1,500 signature bond as to each charge. We're asking for a social worker visit, that she complete a BHET, that she have no animals whatsoever on the property, that she have no drugs, alcohol, or weapons while out on bond.
All right. I'm going to think about that. Okay, thank you, Ms. Evans Battle. Mr. McLean?
That sounds fine, no objection. For a social worker visit, I need to instruct her that if Your Honor does grant a signature bond, and if she were to get out tonight, today is Friday, so on Monday at 9 o'clock, we'd want her to come visit our social worker at 100 Peachtree, 16th floor.
Okay, and I think you can give her those instructions. I'm gonna give defendant a $1,500 signature bond through the jail. She's to have no animals whatsoever with her on the property during the pendency of this, while on bond. She is to interface with the social worker, as Mr. McLean just explained, and she's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Because she's getting a signature bond, she will be reset further notice. Is there anything additional? It'll be 500 on each count.
Thank you, Judge.
And that is through the jail, Your Honor?
Yes, through the jail.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And is everyone able to hear me? There's a low alarm beeping. I don't know what's happening today.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right. We're just gonna forge ahead until I'm forced to do something different. All right, who do we have next?
Position number 9.
And this is Jonathan Cuevas.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Your case is 25 CR 006088V. You're charged with unlawful conduct during a 911 call. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. Howard.
Third, 2017 suspended license, PTI, 13 DUI conviction. Jail or level 1. I just put jail on there.
Okay. You said there was no reason as to why,
Uh,
but okay. All right, Mr. Rose.
Yes, Your Honor. There was also a 2017 possession of cocaine. Mr. Howard may have said that the 2017
I
possession.
did.
Of cocaine. Okay. I would concur with the $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services level 1.
Okay, I haven't read this warrant. I'm sorry, Mr. Rose. Very briefly, what was
Yeah.
the nature of the false report?
Yeah, on August 31st, of 2025 at 185 Clipwood Drive, officers were called because of suspicious activities. A 911 caller indicated that someone was trying to break in his girlfriend's apartment, and his girlfriend and the child was inside of a closet. Once the police arrived, they spoke with Ms. Yancy Zatino, who indicated that no one was trying to break into the apartment, and she never told anyone that anyone was breaking in. Ms. Zatino told police that her boyfriend had been calling her job all day, also making false reports because they were going through a rough patch. She showed the officers the text messages where the defendant indicated that he was going to call the police for child endangerment. And then the phone number Mr. Tino gave them with the text messages was in fact confirmed as the caller that made the call to the 911 dispatch on that false call, Judge. And so that was the nature of the call. Your Honor, if you're not inclined to do the signature bond through pretrial level 1, we would ask for a $2,000 surety bond.
All right, thank you. And I'm sorry, Mr. McLean, you said you concur with that. Anything additional?
Your Honor, this
I'm
is
sorry, this is Ms. Tucker. I'm sorry, Ms. Tucker. Please proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. So I have no objections to the state's initial request for a signature bond, pretrial level 1. I have that his last arrest was 8 years ago. He has no failure to appears. This is only his third cycle, so we will also be requesting a signature bond on his behalf. He does live in the community. He has the same address for the last 8 years.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $3,000 signature bond at level 1 through pretrial services. I'm sorry, Mr. Rose, was there other conditions that the state had requested?
Yes, Your Honor. At this time, we want to make sure that he's no further violent contact or harassment with the Miss Yancy, Yanci, Zatino, Zetino.
Okay, and is Ms. Yancy Satino present on this Zoom conference and wishes to make a statement? All right, hearing none, that he'll receive the $3,000 signature bond through pretrial at level 1. He's to have no further harassing contact with Ms. Yancy Satino and have no alcohol, drugs, weapons, and he will be reset further notice based upon the signature bond. Is there anything additional?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case.
Next is position 32, Ms. Sullivan.
Ms. Sullivan, your case is 25 CR 006098A. In this case, you're charged with theft of service. Do you understand your rights today? Is that a yes?
Yes.
Thank you, Mr.
30,
Howard.
30. She got to open shoplifting out of the cab. 2025, 2024 probation. 2024 fade to appear. 2024 theft of services conviction. I got 2 arrests for that. 2024 theft by shoplifting and taking conviction. 2 FTAs from 23, 1 from 22. 2022 shoplifting conviction and 2021 theft of services conviction. That's it.
All right, thank you. And you said there was open shoplifting out of the cab, so that's gonna eliminate. Okay, Ms. McGill, please proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. Just a little bit about this case. On October 1st, 2025, law enforcement officers responded to a fight that occurred at 57 Forsyth Street Northwest. They spoke to the manager of the Vic restaurant, who said that the defendant ordered $69 worth of food items slash services and consumed those food items. And then upon being asked to pay, she began to behave disorderly by slamming her hands on the table and calling the staff all types of rude names. Given her history, the open theft cases, and she does have quite a bit of theft history and FTAs, we're asking for a $3,000 secured bond, that she stay away completely from 57 Forsyth Street Northwest, the Vic restaurant, and any other locations the Vic might have, that she complete a theft course while out on bond. That is it.
All right, thank you. Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, we're going to do a social worker visit. I'm not sure she would be capable of getting the theft course done right now unless we got the social worker to confirm that she could.
Did Mr. McLean freeze?
Your Honor.
Oh, yikes. It's been a challenging few moments.
I'll kick him out, Your Honor, so he can come back in.
Okay.
Local contacts
I'm sorry, we lost you for a moment, Mr. McLean. The last thing, I'm not even sure where you stopped. You said something about the social worker.
Yes.
So if you want to go back a little bit.
If our social worker confirmed, now the theft course might be free through pretrial services, which would not be a problem. But if it costs money to her personally, I need to get the social worker to see whether or not she can afford to take it or whether we can find it for her somewhere. High school graduate, works in a restaurant herself, and due to the nature of the charge, we'd ask the court to consider a signature bond with those. Well, she's not eligible for a signature bond, a low cash bond, a micro cash bond with those conditions.
Okay, and I'm sorry, the name of the restaurant was the Vic? I couldn't hear what the name of the restaurant was.
Yes, the Vic.
Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $69 cash bond. She is to stay away from that restaurant on Forsyth Street as well as any other locations that may be co-owned. Do you have any other, are you aware of other locations at this time, Ms. McGill?
No, Your Honor, not.
Okay, so
but I am not aware.
Let's just make it that one then. She's to stay away from the restaurant on Forsyth Street. She is to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. We are going to ask for a social worker visit, and she will be reset to all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional?
Nothing.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. That concludes your case for today. Who do we have next?
Number 15, Gaines.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Gaines. Your case is 25 CR 006095C. You're charged with theft by receiving. Do you understand your rights today?
No.
Mr. Howard?
Gains. 42. He has a bench warrant in Fulton, wanted out of Clayton and DeKalb County. 2024 failure to appear, 24 theft by taking conviction, 21 obstruction NOLO, 2020 shoplifting NOLO, and 2016 burglary conviction.
Thank you, Mr. Rhodes.
In addition, I am showing a 2023 possession of firearm by a convicted felon and a 2021 forgery. Your Honor, as it relates to this particular case, Your Honor, on September 24th, officers did receive a license plate reader hitting for a stolen license plate in the area. Officers tracked the vehicle to a gas station where they saw the defendant standing next to the gas pump. He also had a red gas container. The officers approached the defendant and asked if that was his car. He indicated no, and the driver might have went into the gas station. Officers went into the gas station to look for the driver, and was informed that the defendant was the one that was seen exiting the vehicle. Officers saw the defendant walk away from the gas pump. They detained him. Also, the keys were inside of the vehicle in the ignition. The defendant claimed to have found the keys. No, I'm sorry, the keys were found on his person, but he had claimed to have found the keys on the ground. Your Honor, as such, given the fact that he does have open cases, FTAs, as well as current theft by taking, as well as the 42 cycles on his criminal history, one arrest cycle out of Florida, we are asking for a good bond in the amount of $3,000. Your Honor, that he has no alcohol, drugs, and weapons while on bond.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. McLean?
Your Honor,
Ms. Tucker, my apologies, Ms. Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor. He's 62 years of age. He's lived in the Atlanta area since a child. He was able to provide me with a good mailing address for him. He is not currently employed. We will be asking for the lowest bond that the court will allow in this matter, even a low cash bond if possible. He does have holds out of different counties, so he won't be, excuse me, released. He has also spoke with me about entering into a drug program, so he is seeking help. We will be having a social worker to meet with him.
All right, defendant's going to receive $1,000 surety bond. He is to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and we're going to ask that a social worker visit him. He'll be reset to state of purpose on October the 16th. Is there anything additional?
No, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case.
Number 17, Grimes.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Grimes. Your case is 25 CR 006077E. In this case, you're charged with 2 counts of battery family violence and 2 counts of simple battery family violence. You understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, Mr. Howard.
It's fifth. 2020 driving without a valid license, NOLO. 2018 reckless driving conviction. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Evans-Battle?
Yes, Your Honor. In this particular case, October the 1st of 2025, the officers went to Mr. Grimes' home and determined that while there, he had gotten upset with his mother, Miss Gracie Livermore, and that he had started kicking items around the home, that he had damaged the television in the home, put a hole in the wall, and Miss Livermore had cuts and bruises where he had scratched her neck up, and she had called the police. In this particular case, we were not able to reach his mother. I'm not sure if we would need to do a stay away from the location, but we are, since we've not had an opportunity to speak with her at this particular time, we have to ask the court to give him a bond in the amount of $1,000 for each count, which would be a $5,000 surety bond, and signature bond, We ask that it go through pretrial services level 1, that he complete 3 anger management classes, that he have no further contact with Gracie Livermore, and that he stay away from the incident location, which is 8064 South Fulton Parkway in Fairburn. No drugs, alcohol, or weapons while under supervision.
All right. Ms. Tucker, any objection to the signature bond through pretrial and the stay away, no contact?
No objection to the signature bond. It would be our request of the court that the stay away and no contact not be ordered at this time. The incident location, it is his residence. He's lived there for 6 years now. So we will be asking that he be allowed to return so that he's not displaced, and that he be allowed to have no further violent contact with the victim in this matter, his mother.
All right. Defendant is going to receive a $4,000 signature bond at level
Excuse
1
me.
through.
Your Honor, excuse me. It's an amended accusation. They added a criminal trespass. It's 5 charges.
Okay. Ms. Evans Battle, you confirm that there's an amended one? You okay?
Yes. That
Okay.
was not,
So did you have an amount requested for the criminal trespass?
yes,
Or no?
it was included, the 1,000 for
Okay.
it.
Okay. Defendant will receive, let's see, a $4,500 signature bond through pretrial services, 1,000 on all counts except for the criminal trespass, which will have a amount of 500. He is to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case and stay away from that location at this time. He can return one time with a member of law enforcement to get any items, and he's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Is there anything additional at this time?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case for today. Who do we have next?
Position number 19. Your Honor, did you say that was a level 1?
Yes, level 1.
Right, thanks.
All right. I'm sorry, what position?
Position number 19, 19.
All right, sir, your case is 25 CR 006078Y. You're charged with theft by taking. Do you understand your rights today? All right, Mr. Howard.
15. He's homeless. He should have went to felony for theft by taking. Not sure what the bond is.
Who was felony yesterday? He received a UJR.
Okay. He had an entering auto that was dismissed. 2023 trespass that was dismissed, and a 2023 theft by taking arrest. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle.
Your Honor, we were asking for a $2,500 surety bond. August of 24th of 2025, he was at the Hyatt Regency in Atlanta, and they reported that a 65-inch television was removed from the stand in the lobby, and determined that he was the defendant who had taken the item. We're asking for the surety bond. And of course, we would ask during that bond that he stay away from the location at 265 Peachtree Center Avenue, Northeast Atlanta.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wynn is 44 years of age. He's lived in the Atlanta area for 3 years now. He has an 11th grade education and he's not currently employed. We have no objections to a stay away from the Hyatt. We will be requesting a signature bond on his behalf. He's currently homeless. He does not have any failure to appears and no other open court cases at this time. So that is our request.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $20 cash bond. He's to stay away from the Hyatt Regency and have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Is there anything additional? I am going to also ask for a social worker visit.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm sorry, Ms. Evans Battle.
I think that I do have a note here. If I'm correct, Mr. Howard, I didn't hear this, that he has an open PI case for the felony theft by taking
My
17,000.
apologies. Yes, that is correct. He did just receive a signature bond on that yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, she said that.
All right.
Okay, I didn't. All right.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. Thank you. Who do we have next?
Number 13, Ellison.
All right. Good afternoon. Oh, Mr. Ellison is coming. Mr. Ellison. All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Ellison. Your case is 25 CR 0061119J. You're charged with criminal trespass and obstruction. Do you understand your rights today?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Mr. Howard.
32. You got to open obstruction out of Riverdale, disorderly conduct. On probation, well, for one of those special battery charges, and PI on probation for trespass. On probation for trespass in the cab. Wanted out of the cab. 2023 failure to appear. 2024 PI obstruction conviction. That's it.
All right. Thank you. Ms. McGill?
Yes, Your Honor. Just a little bit about this case. On October 1st, 2025, officers responded to reports at the Lindbergh MARTA station of an unknown male matching the description of the defendant involved in indecent exposure on one of the trains. Officers came into contact with the defendant who matched the description. They initiated contact and he fled. He was eventually apprehended, and they discovered that he had a permanent criminal trespass ban from MARTA. Um, um, he does, I know the history is read, his FTA wanted out of DeKalb, and he does have quite a few criminal trespass cases within the last year or so. I counted 4 at least, and most of them are from MARTA. So this is a reoccurring issue. We are going to ask for in considering his history, we're going to ask for a $3,000 secured bond, that he conduct a social worker for housing, and that he have no alcohol or drugs while out on bond, and that he completely stay away from all MARTA locations, including the Lindbergh MARTA station location. And that is all.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Ellison is a 32-year-old Atlanta native. He was able to provide me with a residential address. He has his GED and is currently employed at Gourmet Foods International. And he does help care for his 5-year-old minor child. We have no objections to a stay away from all MARTA stations, and we will be requesting $1,000 surety bond, or the lowest bond that the court will allow in this matter.
All right. Defendant will receive a $1,500 surety bond, 500 count 1, 1,000 count 2. He is to stay away from all MARTA stations, including the Lindbergh MARTA station, and comply with any bans or whatever MARTA may have put in place. He's to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons. That's a condition. And because it's a surety bond, he's going to all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense? Hearing none, best of luck to you, Mr. Ellison. Who do we have next?
I appreciate it, y'all.
Position number 22.
All right, good afternoon. I'm sorry, lost my place for a second. Please forgive me. Is this Mr. Lubins? Is that correct? All right, your case is 25 CR 006079J. In this case, you're charged with loitering and prowling and obstruction. Do you understand your rights? Is that a yes?
Yes, ma'am.
14 total on probation, trespass, damage to property. It's 25 CR 004128E. It has an open possession of marijuana from the city. 2025 simple battery against law enforcement conviction. I got FTA from 24, 23, 2022 obstruction conviction, 2019 petty theft.
All right, thank you. That's sufficient. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, my understanding is October 1st of 2025. He was at 100 Ivan Allen Jr. Boulevard Northwest, approximately 1 a.m. This is a construction site, and the victim witness who heard noises and determined that he and another person were on the property. The officers were able to speak with them. He said that he was just sitting there and he didn't want any trouble because he was on probation. Once the officer took out a notepad and asked him for his last name, he started to run. The officer chased him and was able to stop him. And at this particular time, Judge, we are asking for a bond in the amount of $1,000 total. That would be $500 on each charge, and that it would be a surety bond that he stay away from the location.
All right, thank you. Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Lovins is 36 years of age. He's lived in the Atlanta area for 10 years. He was able to provide me with a mailing address for him. However, he is currently experiencing homelessness. He does have a bachelor's degree, and he's just started employment at ATL Florida Connection. It's a recording studio. Um, we have no objections to a stay away from the incident location. I will be requesting the lowest bond that the court will allow in this matter and a signature bond if appropriate. He's very concerned about maintaining his new employment. He's attempting to find stable housing, and he doesn't want to lose his current position. So we're asking for the lowest bond on his behalf.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $50 cash bond, $25 on each count. He's to stay away from that location, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and he will be reset to all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional? All right, best of luck to you, sir. Who do we have next?
Position 30, Smith Wilcox.
Ms. Wilcox, good afternoon. Your case is 25 CR 006100F, in which you're charged with false report of a crime, obstruction, disorderly conduct, and simple battery against an officer. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Howard.
You said Wilcox?
Smith Wilcox.
Oh, Smith Wilcox. Okay. Yeah. She has probation holds. 2023 theft by taking first offender. 24 simple battery, reckless driving, suspended license conviction. 2024 trespass, simple battery DV conviction. That's all.
Thank you. Whose case is this for the state? Ms. McGill,
That is
please
my case,
proceed.
Judge.
Please proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. It is on September 29, 2025 on Flat Shows. Police responded to an incident, or I'm sorry, they didn't respond to an incident. They were patrolling Flat Shoals, an old national highway in Atlanta, and the defendant was pulled over for running a red light. She was stopped by Corporal Staley and arrested for active warrants. She became extremely combative and kicked at Corporal Stanley. He kicked at the patrol car, yelled, cursed, and spat on Corporal Staley. She later alleged that Corporal Staley grabbed her in between her legs and inserted his, basically sexually battered her. That's what she alleged. However, that was not corroborated by the body-worn camera. And the only physical act that was made between the two of them is him after she was in the patrol car is him putting her legs back into the patrol car after she kicked at him. I saw 26 cycles. I don't know if pretrial saw that. Given her probation holds, her in her FTA, and just the nature of the charge, we are asking for a $2,000 secured bond, and we are asking for at least 1 week of anger awareness courses, and that she consumed no alcohol or drugs while out on probation, or I'm sorry, while out on bond.
All right, thank you. Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, she has not only high school, but some college. Her address is a 30349 zip code, so that's quite local in terms of her contacts with the community. She works in a restaurant. We would ask the court lowest possible bond, a surety bond if that's possible. Excuse me, a signature bond if that's possible. But if a signature bond is not possible, then we would ask for 1,000 surety. Thank you.
All right, defendant will receive a 2,000 surety, 500 on each count. She's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons as a condition, and she'll be reset to all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional?
Nothing. Nothing.
All right, best of luck to you. Who do we have next?
Number 23, Lynch.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Lynch. Your case is 25 CR 0061116J. You're charged with simple battery, family violence, criminal trespass, and damage to property, and criminal trespass. You understand, right? Is that a yes? I'm assuming it's a yes. Thank you. All right, thank you. Mr. Howard?
22, 2020 fade to appear. I think his last violent arrest was in the 90s. He got a bunch of driving. That's all.
All right, thank you. Ms. McGill? You're muted.
Sorry. Sorry. On October 1st, 2025, law enforcement officers responded to a domestic incident that occurred at 792 Magnolia Way, apartment 307. They met with the victim, Miss Angelinette Sloan, who advised that the defendant was intoxicated, and started yelling and cursing at her while they were in the kitchen over some food. She tried to walk away where they were in the kitchen. He followed her to the bedroom, pushed her down on the bed, and tried to hold her down on the bed. She broke loose and ran out of the room, and he tried to pursue her by running after her and trying to grab at her neck. She did grab a space heater to defend herself. She made it out of the apartment, called the police, and the defendant stayed inside the apartment. When the police arrived, they could see broken glass on the floor and outside the apartment. The victim discovered that her champagne glasses and flower pot was damaged. First, we're going to ask for a complete stay away from 792 Magnolia Way, apartment 307, and to have no further contact with Miss Angelinette Sloan. We did attempt to make contact with Miss Sloan. We did not reach her yet, but we're comfortable. We're only comfortable with the no further contact at this point. He does have 22 cycles. So given that, we are asking for a $2,000 secured bond, that he consumed no alcohol or drugs while out on probation. Bond. And that's it.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry, and her name was Sloan. Ms. Sloan, if you're present and wish to make a statement, this is your opportunity to do so. All right, hearing none. Mr. McLean?
Mr. Lynch does live there. He's a Georgian practically forever. Although he's born in another state, he's 57 years old. He's been here with a lot of community contact. He's a high school education. He works at one of our largest universities in the janitorial department and has done so for many years. He's also worked in logistics in the sense of working in a warehouse. We would ask the court with appropriate conditions to grant him a signature bond if he's eligible, depending on the month of that 2020 FTA. If he's not eligible for a signature bond, we would ask for a 1,000 surety.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $1,500 surety bond, $500 on each count. He's to have no contact with Miss Sloan and stay away from the address on Magnolia Way. He can return one time with a member of law enforcement to get any items. Additionally, he's to have no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. Is there anything additional? All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Lynch. That concludes your case for today. You have a question? If it's about the bond, otherwise don't interfere with your right to remain silent. What is your question very briefly?
I have no FTA. I have no FTA. I ain't never missed no court or nothing. I haven't had a missed court date in over 20-something years since last time I've been to court, and I have no FTA. I just moved up here from Augusta. I only been here 6 months. I work at Augusta University, Clark's University. I've been working there for 6 months. I haven't had any trouble. I've only been here since December, since I moved from Augusta. So I don't know where they're talking about an FTA. I haven't been in any trouble in the last 20 years. So I'll have.
Okay, Mr. Howard, can we confirm that there's a FTA on the record?
What's your name is?
I mean, now to go to my desk and look at it.
Okay, how about Ms. McGill? Let's just run it. Let's confirm because the FTA is dispositive.
Did
Or
you see
Mr.
one from
Rose,
2020?
Mr. Rose, you see a FTA from 2020?
I'm looking now. What is the last name and first name, Judge?
Lynch, and first name is James. Don't say your whole birthday, sir, but what is your birth year?
1968.
Okay, let's confirm. Did we see the 2020 FTA?
And this is DUI, am I correct? I'm saying the current charge, DUI?
Oh no, the current charge is
family
simple battery, family
Okay.
violence, criminal trespass.
There we go. All right. And I'm showing and the year of birth was
1968.
Yep, I got that, 1968.
And you see a 2020 FTA?
Unless I forgot there's 21 cycles, Judge. And I'm looking for that 2020 FTA.
I see it. I see it, Judge. It's cycle 20.
Okay.
Yeah, out of Richmond County.
County.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll remain as set then. All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Lynch. That concludes your case for today. Who do we have next?
Add on to Alyssa Jones.
Oh, I was not aware of the sad news of the add-on. Hold on.
They included in the count.
In the account, okay.
Yeah.
I got optimistic. All right. It must have sent out after the calendar started. It did. All right. All right, Miss Jones, your case is 25 CR 006126C. You're charged with criminal trespass and damage to property and criminal trespass. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes.
All
Third
right.
arrest, a resident of Houston, Texas, according to the booking. 2025 theft by taking NOLO, 24 trespass.
All right, thank you. Miss Evans Battle?
It seems like we have a aggravated assault arrest in 2025. But this particular case happened March the 4th of 2025 at 283 West Lake Avenue Northwest in Atlanta. Apparently, Miss Jones and Miss Lakeisha Murray were in a relationship, and she went to Miss Murray and Miss Harris's home. I take it that they may be roommates, but in any event, the property in front of the home was burned, and there was a mailbox that was damaged as well. Miss Jones had indicated that she was at the home. There was some dispute that was going on, and that Miss Harris's boyfriend pulled a gun on her. So she went outside and sat on the porch and stated that when he pulled out the gun again, she lit a piece of paper on fire to keep him away from her in self-defense, but she admitted that she had damaged the mailbox. So we are asking for a bond in the amount of $2,000, which would be a surety bond, and it would be for each event.
All right, thank you. Ms. Tucker?
Yes, Your Honor. Miss Jones is currently experiencing homelessness. She was able to provide me with a mailing address at 157 Avery Street, apartment B in Savannah, Georgia. She has a relative that receives mail for her there. She has resided in the Atlanta area for a year on and off now. She has her high school diploma, however, she's not currently employed. We're requesting a signature bond on her behalf. She has no recent failure to appears. She will reappear for court in this matter. She was also transferred over from Clayton County for this warrant. So she's been consistently incarcerated since September 15th. She's has had no opportunity to generate income, so we are requesting a signature bond for her.
I'm sorry, there was an aggravated assault in her history, Ms. Evansville?
I did not.
Ms. Evans Battles, you're on mute. I'm sorry.
Oh, if you're speaking, yes, you're muted.
Yes, I was just looking that up. It appears that she does have one. What I'm seeing is January, she was arrested in Fulton County October 1st, so for a aggravated assault as well.
All right. Defendant's going to receive $1,000 surety bond, $500 for on each count. She's to stay away from that location, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and I am going to ask for a social worker visit in her case. Is there anything additional?
No.
All right. Best of luck to you, Ms. Jones. That concludes your case for today. Who do we have next?
Number 38, Wallace.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Wallace. Your case is 25 CR 006113D. You're charged with battery. Do you understand your right?
No.
All right, thank you, Mr. Howard.
This Wallace or Waters?
I have Wallace, number
All right.
38.
41. 2025 simple battery. 22 probation. 2021 fade to appear. 2018 fade to appear. I got 2 FTAs from 2017. 2016 battery DV, cruise in the third, trespass conviction. And that's for Wallace.
All right, thank you, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, on September the 28th, Mr. Wallace took Miss Amber Turner to the Harold's Chicken and Ice Bar at 5495 Old National Highway in South Fulton. As he walked her to the car, they were to leave in their separate vehicles to go home. He asked her whether or not he could come to her house, and she said no. And when she said no, he reached through the window and punched her in the face and busted her lip as a result of it. We are asking for a bond in the amount of $3,000 as a surety bond, that she have no further contact with Amber Turner. I saw earlier that Ms. Turner was on the line, and if the court was sound for her.
All right, if Ms. Turner is present and wishes to make a brief statement, please turn on your camera and raise your right hand. I don't still see. Oh, I'm sorry. Ms. Turner, do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. What I'm most concerned with today is desire for contact. And if you have any concerns for your safety, what would you like to tell me?
Get in contact with him. Yes, I fear for my safety. I have stitches. I had to get 4 stitches in my mouth, and he have knocked my front tooth loose. Now that I have to go to the dentist on Monday morning.
Okay. I appreciate you coming to court and making that statement. Thank you. Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, 37-year-old Mr. Wallace has the Cascade address 30311, so of course there's no problem with stay away. His education is on the high school level, and he's worked in logistics in the sense of warehouse work, and he's also worked for a cleaning service, so he is industrious. Like I say, he's 37, he's quite local. Should not have any problems in showing up for court on time and obeying any court conditions, any bond conditions Your Honor gives him. He would like to ask the court for a signature bond, but if that 2021 FTA that was alleged is correct, then we would ask for the lowest bond possible otherwise. Thank you.
All right. Defendant is going to receive a $3,500 surety bond. He's to have absolutely no contact with the alleged victim in this case. And he's to stay away from wherever the victim resides. He's to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons as a condition, and he's being reset to the October the 16th calendar. I'm also going to restrict him from that location on Old National Highway. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense?
Yeah, the restriction is the Harold's Chicken.
Yes, correct.
Yes, it's 5495 Old National Highway, South Fulton.
All right, sir. That concludes your case today. Best of luck to you. Who do we have next?
What you say, Milton?
Add-on 4, Ms. White.
Add-on 4. Give me 1 second. All right, good afternoon. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. You can go.
Oh, was it okay? If there's a question, I'll just give me 1 second. Ms. White, your case is 25 CR 006124F. You are charged with simple battery and disrupting a public school. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Howard.
First.
All right, thank you. Whose case is this for the state?
Ms. McGill?
Ms. McGill, please proceed.
I'm sorry, what was the first name? I apologize.
The last name is White. The first name is, I'm sorry, I closed the add-on down, Visaya.
Visaya.
Okay, yes. Okay, it's on May 28, 2025, law enforcement officers responded to a physical altercation that occurred at Maynard High School during the dismissal of the Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School graduation. Officers reviewed the security camera and which showed one female who who they now know as the defendant, strike another female in the face and pull her hair. The victim, Azaria Kitchens, came to the main office the day after and stated that it was the defendant that struck her. The victim sustained multiple injuries to her her eye and face. Given that this is her first arrest, we are going to ask for a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services for her to have no further contact with the victim in this case, Ms. Azaria Kitchens. And at the appropriate time, I'd like to sound for her that she stay away from Maynard Jackson High School and Martin Luther King Middle School.
Okay. Is Ms. Kitchens present? Wishes to make a brief statement? Okay. Mr. McLean, any objection to the signature bond
No, Your
and a
Honor.
stay away?
I wouldn't think a stay away would be impossible for it. Might be inconvenient, but we leave that up to the court, of course, but the signature bond sounds great. Thank you.
All right, defendant will receive a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services at level 1. It will be 2,000 on count 1 and 1,000 on count 2. She is to have no contact with Ms. Kitchens and stay away from both of those schools. She's going to take the 1-day anger awareness course and have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons. Is there anything additional from the state or from the defense?
No.
Excuse me, Judge, can Ms. McGill put those schools' name and addresses in the chat? Because we need that for the orders, if you put Ms. Fairway.
Yes.
All right. Best of luck to you, ma'am. That concludes your case. What do we have next?
Petition number 39, says water.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Waters. Your case is 25 CR 006105C. You're charged with criminal attempt to commit a misdemeanor and obstruction. Do you understand your rights today?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Howard.
10th adult arrest. He got an FTA warrant out of DeKalb County. 2025 probation, 25 trespass, 24 probation. He has a 2022 battery of it was a conviction. 2021 ag assault, 2020 trespass, battery DV conviction, 2020 simple battery no load, and a 2020 disorderly conduct simple battery conviction.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans back, or is it Ms. McGill?
It's my case, Your Honor. Thank you. October the 1st of 2025, he encountered Officer Vaughn and other officers as he was attempting to steal a scooter. He was able to remove the cable lock, but dropped the scooter when he saw the officers were approaching him. Of course, originally he said that it was his, but once they looked at surveillance, they determined that the scooter did not belong to him. He repeatedly failed to follow commands when they attempted to arrest him, and so he was charged at that time. We're asking for a bond in the amount of $1,000 as a surety as to each count in this particular case. Thank you.
All right, Mr. McLean.
Your Honor, he does, although it is a program, it is reliable mail service through St. Luke's at 420 Cortland. Well, let's see. Well, 420 Cortland.
He's experiencing homelessness.
He is experiencing homelessness, so we'll ask him to speak for our social worker as soon as possible. Next business hours will be 9 o'clock on Monday, this coming Monday at 9 o'clock at 100 Peachtree Street, 16th floor. He would please show up and talk to our social worker about housing. Your Honor, he has worked in retail. He's worked at a warehouse. He's 22 years old. And he has been here in Georgia for quite some time. So we would ask the court to consider a signature bond.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $1,500 surety bond, $500 on count 1, $1,000 on count 2. He's to stay away from that location. I'm sorry, what was the location again, Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor, the location, well, he was on the corner of Spring Street Northwest and 3rd Street, and the officers were from Georgia Tech. I'm not familiar with the area, so.
Okay, we'll just say he needs to stay away from the corner of Spring Street and 3rd, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and he'll be reset to the calendar on October the 16th. Is there anything additional?
Just for Mr. Waters, stay away from that. Spring and 3rd is the conference center area, including the Barnes and Nobles and the hotel that Georgia Tech operates.
I thought that's Spring and 5th. No.
Well,
3rd. Well, he shouldn't go there anyway.
You're right. That's Spring and from 5th to 4th, and then down one more block. 3rd,
okay.
3rd's where the old tunnel used to be, or maybe still is.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. McLean, for that clarification.
Okay, Judge, so what is it, 3rd, 5th, 4th, and is it a social worker visit?
You can add the social worker visit, and the actual location was 3rd, so but we'll put 5th as well.
Okay.
It sounds like it's bounded by 5th.
Yeah.
All right. All right, who do we have next?
Number 4,
I'm sorry, number 40.
yeah.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Winfrey. Your case is 25 CR 006115E. You're charged with simple assault and simple battery against someone who was either 65 or someone who was pregnant. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Howard.
Winfrey, 12 total. We got an open case out of state court, 24 CR 007447E. I got an open simple battery, theft by taking. 2025 and 24 probation. 2024 simple assault. 2023 failure to appear. 2019 failure to appear. That's it.
All right, thank you, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, October the 2nd of 2025, officers were dispatched to 403 Moreland Avenue, South Beach, which is the Cookout Restaurant. That is the employer of Nikayla Ross, was the victim in this particular case. And she had indicated that Mr. Winfrey grabbed her around her neck with both hands. He grabbed her shoulders. He was tossing her around in the parking lot. He pulled her hair as well out in the public there. And this was not the first time in which she has been the victim of Mr. Winfrey. She's indicated that about 6 months ago, she was able to fight him off. It was a same type of behavior, but she was not pregnant during that particular time. She has recently gotten a TPO granted against him in DeKalb County. There is, I believe in DeKalb, there may be an open incident from July of 2025 as well. We are asking for a surety bond in the amount of $5,000 for each case. Ms. Ross, I saw her earlier on the call, and I would ask that the court sound for her at the appropriate time. We'd ask that he have no further contact with her, that he stay away from 403 Moreland Avenue, which is her employer's address, as well as stay away from the victim's home.
All right. Give me one moment. All right, Ms. Ross, if you wish to make a statement, please raise your right hand and unmute. You muted yourself again.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm the testimony? Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge and is given to us under the penalty of perjury?
Yes.
All right, what do you want? What would you like to tell me?
Just that I don't feel safe near him. I don't want to be around him. He been harassing me. He kept up my job repeatedly. I work at Cookout. He been showing up to my job even when I don't go to work. And like I don't feel safe. And he intentionally stayed out there and stole my wallet, took my phone from me, and fought with me even though I'm 4 months pregnant with his child. So I just don't want to be near or around him.
Okay. I appreciate you coming to court and making that statement, okay? All right, Mr. McLean.
Your Honor, he is local, but not in downtown Atlanta. He's in the Atlanta metro area in Duluth. So he's 30 years old and high school graduate, works in a restaurant, and has also done landscaping. We would ask for, if he's eligible for a signature bond, we would ask for it. If he's not, we would ask for the lowest possible surety bond, which the lowest possible surety bond that bonding companies really touch is 1,000. Thank you.
All right. Defendant is going to receive a $3,500 surety bond, 500 on count one, 3,000 on count two. He's to have no contact with Ms. Ross, whether through social media, phone, text, email. He should not have any contact with her at this time. He's to stay away from wherever she resides, as well as the cookout on Moreland Avenue at 403. He's to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons as a condition, and he'll be reset to state our purpose on October the 16th. Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Best of luck to all parties concerned. That concludes the case for today. What do we have next?
Thank you, y'all.
Number 18, Mr. Henfield.
All right, Mr. Henfield, good afternoon. Your case is 25 CR 006121C. You're charged with battery, family violence, cruelty to children, and 2 counts of simple battery, family violence. Do you understand your rights?
Third
Is there-
arrest.
Say it again.
I said, do you understand your rights?
Yes.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Howard.
Third arrest, 2025 DUI. 2016 petty theft dismissed.
All right, thank you. Whose case is this for the state?
It's my case, Judge. It is on October 1st, 2025 at 1017 Samarin Parkway. Police responded to the victim, Raymonique Knowles, who stated that she was physically assaulted by her live-in boyfriend, the defendant, in front of her 7-year-old child. They had an argument that stemmed from some pictures on social media. She stated that she was, as she was walking outside, he struck her in the face and threw her down to the ground. Then after he was separated from her, he continued to try to pursue her again, and she sustained injuries to her face. We did make contact with Miss Knowles. She stated that they've been in a relationship for about 1 year, and they've been living together for about 2 months. And that he does have a temper. It does flare up. And she believes that she would like no further contact with him, and a complete stay away from the residence. I believe he's already moved his belongings from her residence. So we would ask for, again, further contact with Ramonique Knowles and a complete stay away from her residence. We're also going to ask for no alcohol or drugs while out on bond, considering his pending DUI case. And given that this occurred in front of a child, we are asking for a $2,000 secured bond.
All right, is Ms. Knowles present and wishes to make a statement? I see Ramonique's iPhone. If you wish to make a statement very quickly, please unmute and raise your right hand. You're not required to make a statement, but if you wish to, this is your opportunity. Again, I'm sounding in for Ramonique Knowles. All right, Ms. Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Henfield is 31 years of age. He has lived in the Atlanta area for 2 years. He was able to provide me with a good residential address for him that he has maintained. He has completed his high school education. He's currently employed at Century Fire Protection as a fire inspector. He's done that work for 2 years now, and he does work to help support his children. We have no objections to the stay away order. As the state mentioned, he has already relocated. And we will be asking for a signature bond in this matter. It is only his third cycle. He has a limited criminal history, no failure to appears. So we will be requesting a signature bond.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $4,000 signature bond at level 1 through pretrial services, 1,000 on each count. He's to have no contact with Miss Knowles and stay away from that location. Miss McGill, what was the location again?
It is 1017 Cimarron, Cimarron Parkway, Sandy Springs.
All right, stay away from that location, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. He's also going to take the 1-day anger awareness course. Is there anything additional?
Oh, yes, Your Honor. I meant to request third-party transfer of the minor children.
All right, he can coordinate transfer of the children through a third party.
Thank you.
All right, best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case for today. Who do we have next?
Position number 8, Mr. Crane.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. It went out. What position?
Number 8, Crane.
Good afternoon, Mr. Crane. Your case is 25 CR 006108Y. In this case, you're charged with simple battery, family violence. You understand your rights?
Yes, I do.
Thank you, Mr. Howard.
Second arrest, last arrest I got was 07 for alcohol possession. That's it.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rose. You're muted if you're speaking.
Thank you, Judge. Make this one easy. I'm recommending a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services. I am asking for level 2 supervision and that he has no further violent contact with his parents. One is Robert Crane, and that's Robert Crane is spelled the same way, Crain, and Megan Crane, spelled Megan. No further violent contact with his parents. And for now, I am asking for a stay away from the Trankner Tarn address in Roswell, Georgia. That's spelled Trakehenner, Tarn, Tarn, in Roswell, Georgia. And the reason I'm asking for the stay away is because there was a series of events that had gone on over a period of time at the house. And even this event happened on September 30th. They called after it because the behavior and the alcohol continued to happen. We are asking that he undergo alcohol drug evaluation and treatment, and that he has no alcohol, weapons, or drugs while out on bond, Judge. And if he starts that ADET, we are offering diversion because he does have a limited criminal history. That would be one of the requirements for our diversion program. So that is the state's recommendation. It looks like Mr.
I see them
Robert.
online. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
Gotcha. Thank you, Mr. Rose. All right. Let me look at one thing first. Okay. All right, Mr. Crane, if you'd like to make a statement, please unmute and raise your right hand. And please try to hold the camera as still as you can. It's hard to see you. We need you to unmute. The screen is still muted. Again, please try to hold it still.
Is it okay now?
All right. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear affirm the testimony you give today be the truth to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, I will.
All right. Now, do not make any reference to any conditions that may be mental or physical, okay? What would you like to tell me?
I was going to say that when we called in to talk to the police yesterday, wellness check, because we hadn't talked to Zach in a few hours, and we wanted to make sure he was okay. They walked us through that happened. We never expected if I say this, arrest or him to be taken, because we don't feel threatened that he's going to be harming anybody. And his wife, Megan, is picking up the kids at school right now, but she's saying the same thing, that we had no concern to be around him. We just wanted a wellness check. So I don't know what happened in the misunderstanding, but that wasn't the intent or what we expected.
All right.
Honor.
All right, I appreciate you coming to court and making that statement. Ms. Tucker, do you object to the signature bond with no further violent contact?
Your Honor, I have no objections to the signature bond. However, I would object to the state's request for a stay away. The incident location at 820 Trackner, Torn, in Roswell, it is Mr. Zachary Crane's primary residence. He's lived there for 5 years. The victim here, Mr. Robert Crane, lives at 5325 Chelson Woods Road in Duluth. So we would ask that Mr. Crane is not displaced from his home.
We'll withdraw that, Judge.
All right. All right. Defendant is going to receive a $3,000 signature bond through pretrial services at level. Let me see. That's what I was trying to decide. Level 1. He is to have no further violent contact with any of the alleged victims and have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. I'm going to hold off on the ADAP for now. Is there anything additional? He'll be reset further notice in light of the fact that I'm letting him sign his own bond. Anything additional from state or defense?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. Best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case.
Position number 1, Bill.
Holy. Start.
All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Bell. Your case is 25 CR 006058D.
No.
In this case, you're charged with 2 counts of escape, 3 counts of interference with government property, 1 count of simple battery, 1 count of theft by taking. You understand your rights today? Is that a yes?
We got
All right.
16 adult. He been in custody since June. Felony charges. He does have a 2024 FTA.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle, I remember the facts of this case, but anything pertinent that you'd like to make me aware of, I'd appreciate.
No, Your Honor, just that I know you're aware that this took place in the jail, in which he and a group of other individuals were involved in this. The bond amount that we're requesting is a $3,500 surety bond. That would be $500 for each count, that he have no further contact with the victim. I believe the jail has already separated them. And so that we would ask that they remain separated. That would be our conditions of bond that we would ask the court to impose.
All right, thank you. Ms. McLeod?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on my discussions with my client, it appears that he is on his way to prison. That's what he tells me. Of course, he doesn't have any money to pay bond. So the natural assumption is that he'll just be sitting in Fulton County Jail for a very long time because he's not been working since he's been in jail since June. So given that, I would ask the court to consider giving him some kind of a bond that he can, get away from Fulton County Jail and go start spending his time in the other facility that he's apparently on his way to, Your Honor. It's kind of a no-win situation for him because he's not going to get out anyway. So I don't think anyone, even if they were able to, would spend money trying to bond him out because he would not be coming out. So that's our position.
Defendant's going to receive a $1,750 surety bond, which will be $250 on each count. He's already been separated, so I'm going to ask the jail to do their best to separate all of the cross defendants in this case. He's to have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and he will be reset to state all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional?
Ms. Evans, excuse me, can you put the defendants, no further contact with the defendants in the chat?
With the
cross defendants, it was those gentlemen from the other. Okay, Ms. Evans Battle, if you could put those in the chat. I had it a moment ago when I pulled my paper, but I don't have it now.
I didn't work that calendar, so when we each work the calendars, we would know that information, Judge.
Oh, I know. I wasn't blaming you, Ms. Grace. I was just offering to do it myself, but I don't have it anymore. So, Ms. Evans Battle, if you would put that in there. All right, Ms. McLeod, does that conclude your business today?
No, Your Honor, I still have one other client.
Can we go ahead and do Ms. McLeod's last case?
It's Mr. Avery, Javante Avery.
He's not on the calendar. That's why we hadn't called him yet.
Oh, he's not on the calendar?
His case was transferred. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me check. Let me make
He
sure.
was on the pull sheet. He's not on either of these calendars. He was on the pull sheet.
He was on the pull sheet, but he's not on the calendar.
Okay. All
Well, I
right, well,
guess
it sounds like you're free to go, Ms.
concludes
McLeod.
this.
Yes, take care.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good afternoon.
And his case is transferred to the DA.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Next is number 16, Mr. Green. No.
All right, Mr. Green, good afternoon. Your case is 25 CR 006120G. You are charged with criminal trespass. Do you understand your rights today? All right, thank you. Mr. Howard?
Green 58. Got an open theft by receiving 21 SC 179707. 2024 trespass conviction. 2013 and 19 failure to appear. 2019 shoplifting conviction. 2018 same thing. 2017 failure to appear. 2017 shoplifting conviction. He's homeless.
Thank you. All right, whose case is this for the state? Please proceed, Ms.
My
Mitchell.
case, Judge. Yes, Your Honor. On October 2nd, law enforcement officers were called in reference to a suspect, later identified as the defendant, who entered a restricted emergency stairwell at the Peachtree MARTA station, located at 216 Peachtree Street, Atlanta. Given that he does have this is his 58th cycle, and he does have I note here some open cases, some open criminal trespass cases from last year, or it may just be cases without a disposition that's on the GCIC. But given the amount of criminal trespass arrest, especially from MARTA, we are going to ask for a secured bond in the amount of $2,000. And we will ask that he, of course, stay away completely from all MARTA locations while out on bond, including the 216 Peachtree Street MARTA station, and that he consult a social worker, Your Honor, for housing.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Tucker.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Green is 43 years of age. He has lived in the Atlanta area for over 30 years now. He's completed his education up to the 10th grade, and he's currently not employed and experiencing, excuse me, homelessness. We have no objections for a stay away from the MARTA station. We are requesting the lowest bond that the court will allow in this matter. On Mr. Green's behalf.
All right, defendant's gonna receive $1,000 surety bond. He's to stay away from all MARTA properties, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Is there anything additional?
Nothing further.
All right, best of luck to you, Mr. Green. That concludes your case.
Position number 28, Mr. Russell.
All right, good afternoon, Mr. Russell. Your case is 25 CR 006112Y. You're charged with 2 counts of battery family violence. You understand your rights today?
No.
All right, thank you. Mr. Howard?
8. 2022 battery conviction. 19 battery DV conviction. 2017 theft by receiving, fleeing an officer. There was conviction and a no-load. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Okay. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, officer went to the victim's location at 925 Conley Road, and it appeared that her boyfriend at the time, Mr. Russell, had pulled the braids out of her hair. She had tried to hide in the closet when she saw that the situation had began to escalate, and he found her and he punched her in the face, and she had bruising around her nose and in the face area. They had been in a relationship for 4 years, and Mr. Howard provided the court with his cycle of arrest. And it's my understanding that she's been the victim on 2 prior cases, including that one from 2024. She, at this particular time, we're asking for a $5,000 surety bond on each count, that she have no further contact with Consuela, and that he have no further contact with Consuela Anderson, and that he stay away from the location at 925 Conley Road. I will let the court know that conviction took place in which she was the victim, and I believe it was April or May of 2024. And this incident took place in September of 2024. So after he had already been convicted on that felony violent battery, he again went after her. And that would be our recommendation to the court at this time.
All right, thank you. Is Ms. Anderson on the Zoom conference and wishes to make a statement? All right, hearing none. Mr. McLean?
Your Honor, Mr. Russell is 28 and has a Stonewall 30315 address. High school graduate and has worked in logistics. We would ask for the lowest possible legal bond for him in this situation, Your Honor.
All right, defendant's going to receive a $4,000 surety bond, broken down $2,000 on each count. He's to have no contact with Ms. Anderson and stay away from where she resides. Ms. Evans Battle, was there a different stay away in addition to her residence that you wish to put onto the record?
No, Your Honor, I didn't have any information. I know they have a child together, so
They can coordinate the transfer of the child through a third party.
yes.
And he's to have no alcohol, drugs, weapons, and he is going to all purpose on the 16th. Is there anything additional?
Not from the state, Your
All
Honor.
right, best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case.
Thank you.
Add-on number 1, Howard.
Give me one moment. All right, Mr. Howard, your case is 25 CR 006125Y. You're charged with fair evasion and criminal trespass. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Howard.
Second arrest, 2010, possession of marijuana, conviction, homeless.
All right, thank you. Ms. McGill? McGill,
Yes, Your Honor. On October 2nd, 2025, a police officer noticed that the defendant walked into the Ashby MARTA station without paying the proper fare. When he was stopped, they discovered that he was issued a 60-day ban on August 12th, 2025 to last until October 11th, 2025. Given that it is his second arrest, we are asking for a $2,000 signature bond through pretrial services, that he stay away from MARTA stations consistent with the ban, and that he consult a social worker for housing, and that he consume no alcohol or drugs while out on bond.
All right. Second arrest. Okay. Ms. Tucker?
We have no objection to the state's recommendation for a signature bond, as well as no objections to a stay away, Your Honor.
All right, defendant is going to receive a $2,000 signature bond through the jail, $1,000 on each count. He's to stay away from MARTA consistent with their ban and have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons. Is there anything additional? All right, best of luck to you, sir. That concludes your case.
Your Honor, can I ask about Mr. Montrese McDougal?
Does the state know what happened? He was on the pull sheet. Does the state know what happened to McDougal?
NOD, Your Honor.
All right, NOD.
NOD. NOD.
Hey, what was the bond for
Your Honor,
number one?
what was that name again? I'm sorry, Mr. Howard, that was in
I'm sorry,
McDougal.
it was the NOD, it was transferred to felony.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's a big difference. Somebody in the courtroom too, tell him
Yeah, transfer, yeah. I was looking through my sheet.
it was upgraded.
Yes, felony transfer.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Young.
You're welcome.
What was the bond for number one?
1750 surety. Are we finished? Are we down to the waivers?
Position 3 is a medical reset on the add-on calendar.
Oh, position 3 on the add-on.
Yes, he's a medical reset. Position number 12 on the regular calendar is a reset. That's it.
And the rest are waived?
Yes, ma'am.
Do we have something with Mr. Terry?
Your
I
Honor,
have-
what was the announcement for position 12?
Reset. Was it a medical reset for 12? And we have waivers. There are quite a few people still left on this calendar. All of these people are waivers? That just can't be.
The attorneys need to speak up because I don't know. Y'all need
All right, I'm trying to figure out.
The waivers that I'm aware of for me are Thompson. This is not alphabetical. Sorry. Thompson, Parks, Lewis with a W, and Tramble.
Thompson, Parks, Lewis, Tramble.
What happened to position 3 on the regular calendar? Bodie or Body, perhaps?
He posted bond. His bond was
Oh, he bonded out. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Judge, can I tell you who I have left?
Yes, you can. What about 24 McMullen?
So we can go over it like that.
Okay, it's 24. We can do that. Yes, Miss Grace. What about 24?
I'm holding on 20, 24, 26, 27.
20 is a waiver.
20.
26 is a waiver.
26 is a waiver. What about 24?
Yeah, that's 24.
Stand by. I have to wait for somebody to come and get in the courtroom because I'm not sure.
Okay.
So 20, 24, 26, 27, 33, 36, and 37.
Okay, we're going to take a very brief 5-minute break, and then we'll start to waive cases and figure out what else is maybe happening. Thank
Melissa,
you
a
all.
couple of people you named,
Our
McLean has
waivers.
those.
Yeah, we're waivers.
I'm just
Okay,
calling
so
them
let's
all out. I
hold.
understand that. I'm just calling them all out.
All right, are we ready to continue? Okay, we can start the waivers, but did we get any other announcements on the cases we're holding on?
No.
Number 24 is a reset.
24 is it medical or behavior or what? Why is 24 reset?
Medical reset.
Okay. And 33 was not a waiver. Was that Mr. McLean? You didn't list that one. Did you? What's the announcement for 33?
What's the name?
Fernando Taylor.
Oh yeah, MH reset. He's been reset for a while now. He's been on the SAP calendar, conference calendar. He won't even open his mouth and talk to anybody.
Okay. And 20. Okay, we'll just start and go through. We'll do that number 20 last and turn off the live stream, but we won't do that one first. Let's go in order. Other than that one, I know it doesn't matter because the courtroom is clear, but still.
Who's first?
No, I said that I was gonna skip 20.
No, I'm asking. I'm just asking who's first.
26 Parks is the
26.
next one I have. The case 25 CR 003082C, in which Donnie Parks is charged with criminal trespass. Mr. Howard, can I have Mr. Parks's history?
31. He's out on pretrial fair evasion, simple assault, obstruction. 25 CR 004400C. That's a bond surrender to.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. This took place September the 28th of 2025 at the BP gas station located at 120 Piedmont Avenue Northeast in Atlanta. He'd previously been trespassed from the property and he had returned at least 3 times. And Mr. Hammond attempted to escort him off the property on various occasions, and he just continues to show up again. The bond is currently set at $1,000 surety bond. We would ask that it remains set as is. Again, stay away from the incident location, that a social worker visit him for a BHET, and have no drugs, alcohol, or weapons while out on bond.
Okay, and what was the address again? One more time, Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, it is 120 Piedmont Avenue Northeast.
All right, Mr. McLean.
Your Honor, he is 51, asked for the bond to be just as low as it can be. A reasonable bond is all he's seeking. He's in the hospitality industry. He's done customer service work in the hotels and other customer-friendly places like that for essentially tourists. He has a local phone number for his emergency contact. He is homeless at this time, residentially challenged, and he understands about the surrender. So we would ask the court to set a reasonable bond, and we'll deal with it at the SAP.
All right, defendant's going to receive $1,000 surety bond. It'll remain as set, and he's to stay away from that location on Piedmont Avenue, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and he's going to all purpose on the 16th. All right, we're going to take up position 27, 25 CR 006109C, in which defendant is charged with simple battery. Mr. Howard.
Four. They got an open criminal damage to property, 2nd degree. 2020 trespass dismissed. Had a 2019 criminal damage to property not presented to grand jury.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle.
Yes, Your Honor. September the 18th of 2025, Officer Franklin reported to 4874 Old National Highway in College Park, which is the Rochelle Hotel. Rosser and Mr. Hammond were in a dispute at the hotel. They were asked to leave. Ms. Rodriguez is an employee there who explained that the refund policy was there's no refund. Ms. Rosser did not like that. She took a gallon of lemonade and threw it and hit Ms. Rodriguez with it. Of course, it spilled and went all over her. We are asking for the bond recommendation is a $2,000 signature bond, level 1, that she complete 3 anger management classes, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, no further contact with Ms. Rodriguez, and stay away from the hotel at 4874 Old National Highway.
All right, is Ms. Rodriguez present? All right, who represents Ms. Rosser? Is it Ms. Tucker, Mr. McLean? Do you represent Ms. Rosser?
Mhm. I did not interview Ms. Rosser.
Ms. Tucker?
No, Your Honor, I was not assigned to her. Let me look to see who's supposed to be working.
Also, Ms. Rosser might not be the waiver I thought she was. Do we know where Ms. Rosser is at courtroom 2?
Apparently she must be at ACDC, because we didn't have her here at the main jail.
All right, is anybody at ACDC still logged on? Is anybody at ACDC? Oh, Vogel?
Let me double check, Your Honor.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I interviewed 4 people at DC over the phone. Everybody they had.
Yeah, ACDC.
Yikes. Okay, well, I'm assuming somebody will have to speak with her as well.
Okay.
I'll be glad.
Tell me what position this is.
What is her first name?
Tremisha Rosser.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. She was not on the poll sheet.
She on 55. She on 5 Southwest 201.
5 Southwest 201. Okay, I'm on my way to get her.
All right, let's check and okay, let's keep checking. So Taylor is an MH reset, so we don't have to do that one. 36 Thompson, that's a waiver, Mr. McLean?
Yes, he was in person in courtroom 2, but he decided to waive it because he figured that we could handle it just without his presence.
That's
it's
fine.
a rather simple case.
All right, Mr. Thompson is 25 CR 006099H. He's charged with loitering and prowling. Mr. Howard, can I have his history?
48, resident of Tennessee. He got open trespass and possession of meth out of Athens. On probation, theft by taking, Athens. On probation out of Nashville, theft for property. I got 2025 probation, trespass conviction, another trespass conviction, another probation, 2024 probation. Want me to keep going?
No, that's good. Ms. McGill?
Yes, Your Honor. On October 1st, 2025, law enforcement officers were dispatched to a person who was attempting, say, to steal an electric scooter at 800 West Peachtree Street, Northwest Atlanta, Georgia. During this act, he fled when the scooter started to flash and beep, and he was witnessed on camera. Given his history, the amount of theft cases and criminal trespass, and the failure to appears, there is a probation. 2 probation violations that I saw from this year. I am asking for a $2,000 secured bond that he consult a social worker for housing, that he have no drugs or alcohol while out on bond, that he stay away completely from West Peachtree Street, Northwest Atlanta, Georgia, that he that's all. I'm sorry. That's all.
All right, thank you. And I'm sorry, stay away from all of West Peachtree Street?
I'm sorry, I didn't 800 West Peachtree Street. I'm sorry, I didn't
Okay,
put
thank you. Mr. McLean?
I'm not sure what to say, Your Honor. There's nothing much you can do with a scooter except ride it a few feet, maybe many feet, but unless you got a car, you're not going to take it anywhere. And they put them out there, but to be used if you have money. Sometimes people come up to them hoping they've got extra credit on it, which is silly. Sean Thompson is from Tennessee. He wants to get back to Nashville. I've got his emergency number, which is his relative, and it's a legitimate Nashville thing. He's 4 hours away. So he does apartment complex maintenance. We realize he does have an extensive record. His bond was set at $1,000. He was asking if the court could either lower it to a small cash bond so that his relative in Tennessee could do that, because if you don't have a Georgia ID or Georgia driver's license, you're not coming down here and using a bonding company.
All right, defendant was going to receive a $25 cash bond. He is to stay away from 800 West Peachtree, have no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, and he'll be reset to state all purpose. Is there anything additional?
Nothing.
Okay. For Delwyn Trample, that's a waiver.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Tramble, I spoke to today. I did meet him about a week or so ago in a few seconds, but today he was quite talkative, and I'll let the state go forward.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that, Mr. McLean. Mr. Tramble's case is 25 CR 005926E. He's charged with obstruction, trespass, shoplifting, and possession and use of drug-related objects. Mr. Howard?
19. He got open robbery, battery, trespass out of the cab. 2019, he was arrested for stealing. 2014, domestic assault. 2011, assault conviction. And a bunch of probation violations.
All right, thank you. Ms. Evans Battle?
Yes, Your Honor. On September the 24th of 2025, Officer Abner went to Texaco Food Mart in reference to Mr. Tramble stealing, where he had already been trespassed from the location. And it appeared that at this particular time, he was taking Sutter Home, a 4-pack of Sutter Home wine, which cost about $9.79. Of course, that's less than the $500. He also attempted to run from the location when Officer Abner was attempting to detain him. We're asking for $1,000 surety on each count. Meet with a social worker if the court is inclined that he submit to an alcohol drug evaluation and treatment, that he have no further contact with Tappan Paul, who is an employee of the store, and the store's location is 635 Lindbergh Drive, and that he stay away from that location.
All right, Mr. McLean?
He's 32, Your Honor. We're asking the court to consider a small bond. He graduated high school and says he does had furthered his schooling in what he referred to as musical engineering. And upon quizzing it, basically is music production, how to use those big equalizer boards and how to do that. So he makes his own music and records it, and he says he's good at it, and we can Google it. But we would ask the court to set a small bond so that he could possibly get out.
All right, defendant's gonna receive $1,000 surety bond, $250 on each count. He's to stay away from the location on Limber Drive and have no further contact with, I'm sorry, what was that name? Tappan?
Yes, Tappan Paul,
Can you spell
Tappan.
that, please?
Tappan, Paul, Paul.
Thank you.
And he's to have no alcohol, no drugs, no weapons as a condition. Is there anything additional? All right. Can someone speak with the young lady at ACDC?
I'd be glad to, or we could do a breakout, or
They can give me a
Your Honor,
call.
may I inquire about Devontae Dowell? Was he a reset Devontae Dowell, Dowell?
That said reset,
Okay.
reset medical.
Thank you.
That's
All right, so
27 in the
I'm sorry, Ms. Howard, we can't hear you.
That's 27, right? At ACDC?
I believe
Okay.
so.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so
No,
I'm gonna ask that whoever is not assigned to number 20 speak with position 27.
give Ms.
I
Tucker
just
a
told
call.
ACDC to give me a call.
Okay, so Mr. McLean, will you stay with us so we can do number 20?
is that